Atlas, welcoming you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds of welterweight action between Tommy the Hitman Hearns and Sugar Ray Leonard. Tommy Hearns is really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring. Sugar Ray Leonard's entrance here. What a ring walk. Just brimming with confidence, ready for the task at hand. Number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. The last time Tommy Hearns fought Ray Leonard, he knocked him down twice. The first time they fought, prior to that, we know he had him in bad shape. Do you see that coming around again, that he gets him in that kind of spot?
Well, that's what Leonard would like to see, but, you know, Tommy's looking at the last one. And, you know, he's building his case for that. You know, that's his story. He's sticking with it. Like they like to say, he's going to be thinking that the last time I found a home for my right hand, I want to find that home again.
Just got a piece. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Blocks away that headshot. That was a miss by Hearns. Holy cow! A digging counter punch by Sugar Ray Leonard. End of the round here, and you can see the fans really enjoying themselves tonight. You know, Teddy, I think maybe more so than any other sport, boxing fans are not just passionate like in other sports, but they are smart and savvy. They know the game inside and out.
Well, they follow the contestants. They do understand the parameters of the game. And you know what? They come here and they kind of demand from those fighters the performance that they expect from them. If they expect a guy to box, you hear them every once in a while saying, hey, come on, you know, let's get that jab working. They act like coaches sometimes.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Jab, use the jab.
Good block. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Both these guys obviously hopeful that their cut men will be up to the task tonight. What does it take to be a great cut man?
And you know, that's a great question. First of all, you better have the right coagulants, the right chemicals, the right medications in that corner. Avatine, adrenaline, and you have to have Vaseline where you can put it on it. But the most important thing, you have to be calm. You can't panic. And you have to put pressure on that cut, just the right amount of pressure, and then you put those medicines in it, and then you better have a fighter that can give you a round or two. He can move around and not get caught right away. Give the medicine a chance to work.
Good job,
Able to cover up that gut. What a good counter punch by Hearns.
Use your feet. There's no need to be on the inside.
Some fine fundamentals. Good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. 10 clicks of the talk. We come to the end of the round. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. And looking up at these corners, you can see the cutmen obviously getting to work as they do after every round. What makes a great cutman?
Well, he's got to have the right medicines, the right coagulants to stop that. Usually Avitine, thrombin, adrenaline. But the most important thing, Joe, is he has to be calm. He has to be able to identify where that cut is. Maybe there's more than one cut. So you got to be calm enough to see the whole picture, the whole landscape, clean it off, put pressure on it, get that medicine in there, keep your fighter from getting excited. And then you need a fighter who's going to get on his wheels a little bit, give the medicine a chance to work.
Teddy, let's talk about what this wiry, tall, and athletic frame of Tommy Hearns provides for him in the ring, because we've seen him use leverage to his advantage with his power punches.
Well, guys that look like a tall drink of water, and that's what he looks like to me. You know, a lot of people think they're not intimidating. They get more worried about a guy from Venison Beach that, you know, has all those muscles and everything. But those wiry guys, those are the guys that I have found that worry me, because they get leverage and they can really bang.
Good way to protect the midsection.
Off the rope, circle and beat him to the punch.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. So it's the end of the round. And as both men head back to their respective corners, Teddy, it brings up a good point that's many times not talked enough, but the culture of a corner and how guys conduct themselves. What was always your philosophy in organizing and running a corner?
Well, first of all, only one guy could be in charge. That's the trainer. You can't have too many cooks in the kitchen. It has to be organized like anything else. And you have to have calm people. You only have 1 minute. Maybe by the time the fighter gets back, maybe it's 50 seconds. So you have to be efficient. You can't have guys that are excited. They have to be able to control their emotions, just like the fighter does on the outside. And everyone has to know what their job is.
You know, everybody associates Sugar Ray Leonard not only with the championships and the Olympic glory, but with the comebacks. Coming out of retirement to fight. He had the detached retina, took 3 years off, and then came back against the marvelous one, Marvin Hagler, in a fight, Teddy, that to this day, people will still argue over who won. Well, Ray won.
Yeah, Ray got it. I mean, that's the main thing. You open up the record book and you're going to see Sugar Ray Leonard as the winner in that fight. But what he really did was he created a scenario. He understood at that point in his life what he couldn't do. He couldn't fight for 3 minutes. So he survived for early parts. He stayed out of damage, out of harm's way, and he stole ends of rounds.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Accurate counter punch by Hearns. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Customato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jabbed. When he's been sure of himself, he's jabbed. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Keep moving, keep moving. Down.
Now that's some fine work right there by Hearns. Good block. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets him punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used, one day at a time to deal with something very difficult. Well, this is one round at a time. That is the only way these fighters, these warriors, could deal with this kind of pace.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. To this day, if you ask most fight fans, hey, what's the greatest action fight of all time? They'll still say Hagler-Hearns. What do you think of the mentality of being on the losing end of that?
Well, first of all, I think the mentality of the fans is they like westerns. They like shootouts, first of all. But that can be really a debilitating loss when you go out there and you fire the kind of offense that Hearns did early, and then you just get broken down. You just get taken away by somebody named Marvin Hagler.
So as the bell sounds, we put to bed the first half of this fight, and we are underway with a new round. Good way to protect the midsection. Tommy Hearns' swelling will have to be dealt with immediately.
Stay on the outside. Keep moving, keep moving. Side to side.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. You always say punchers are born, Teddy, but what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to will yourself through the punches. This guy has some will.
Stay away from the inside. Lead him to the punch. Keep moving.
Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Keep that head moving.
10 seconds remaining in this round. Nice block. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this: I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Sugar Ray Leonard. Blocks that punch. Teddy, when you have so much success so early in life, it really builds the foundation to be something special, and such is the case with SRL. I mean, he won National Golden Gloves, Pan Am Games, New York Golden Gloves. I mean, he was a teenager, just dominating.
Well, you know what it really does for you? All those things, Joe, gives you confidence. It gives you really the cinder blocks to build a skyscraper, to build really, really a special building. It gives you the confidence that you know that you can beat the best, because he's already beat the best in the world in the amateurs. And it gives you the calmness, because you've been in that ring in so many situations where you feel comfortable in a place that most people don't feel comfortable.
Leonard blocks that punch. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. So the round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy here ringside, and we've been enjoying sitting ringside because, Teddy, I know you have some of your fine guests from the Dr. Theodore Atlas Charitable Foundation with us here tonight.
And they're having a great night, and it's great to have them here. The thing that I want to say is thank you to all the people that help us help many. They trust us. They allow us to be the middleman to give out the resources where they're needed. Thank you for mentioning Joe, and thank you to all the people that help us do what we do.
Blocks away that headshot. That's a good block by Hearns. Good exchange. He fires back. Able to cover up that gut. Tommy Hearns has really got a way about him when it comes to his footwork, his movement. It's serving him very well defensively.
Yes, it is. He's controlling range. He's controlling distance. He's keeping his opponent where he wants him.
Move your feet.
Keep it going.
It needs a block.
And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
We got an interesting fight here. It looks like one man is seemingly in control, but the other is still live, is still game, is still capable. May need to hit that jackpot, though.
Well, he probably does need that knockout, so right now he has to adjust his game plan, his thinking a little bit. He's got to look for a spot to land one big shot, maybe when he's pulling out.
It's almost done. You had him that round. You'll reach.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Not able to land the headshot. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, with special offensive happening in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Tommy Hearns blocks that punch. Sugar Ray blocks that punch.
Hand up, keep working the jab.
Final 10 seconds.
Don't stay in my circle.
This round comes to an end here. Joe Tessitore sitting ringside as always with Teddy Atlas. Love coming to this fight venue. We always have a great time when we come to town, with the exception of having to pay the bill for our entire crew on the night before when they take us out to a steak dinner.
Yeah, you know, they remind me of fighters a little bit. You know, the fighters that we see that have very, every once in a while, very short arms. You know, these guys
They don't have the reach.
No,
they
they
can't
don't.
reach for the wallet.
No, they don't. And I tell you, they would be great on the inside. Really great. I wish I could put them on the inside in the kitchen where I didn't have to take care of them at the table, but great guys.
He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Use your feet.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Able to get rid of that one. Looks like he has some blood under his eye around the cheek. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Just missed with that punch. Tommy Hearns has got to deal with a cut cheek.
Keep it going.
All right, here we go. Last 60 seconds of the fight. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Last round of an entertaining fight. Now, for the judges' scores, let's send it up to the ring announcer. Tommy Hearns is your winner by a unanimous decision.
Well, he started going to the body, and it paid off for him. And it